Libra, born September 23rd to October 22nd. What can you expect for the month of May 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So Libra, I'm seeing like whirlwind energy within whirlwind energy, like tornado here and then all these other little tornadoes up here. So I could just say you have a lot going on, or I could say you're spinning out of control. I don't know. I guess you could make whatever story you want up by those fast little tornadoes, or I could say things are happening for you. So the good news is you've got a lot happening. To me, tornado energy is gathering energy, so it's things coming together. I don't see it as things falling apart. I see it as things coming together. So I feel like May, everything starts to come together, and there's this grounding of it. So you're bringing all these dynamic forces down into the big cyclone, right? So all these different ideas that you have spinning out feel like they're going to come into one and to really ground. So really powerful energy. All right, let's look at personal relationships for you Libras who are in a coupled romantic relationship. What can you expect for May? So I just see this is the month where you kind of like clear the path, lay the battle plan with your partner, and it's kind of like finding your way, making decisions about where you're going, what you're doing, open communication. But it's kind of like this battle plan, you and your partner, like whether you're planning your summer, whether you're planning your next year, whether you're planning the next decade. I just see you with this big map and coming together and making decisions about where you're going and what you're doing. So, and you have to clear a lot of junk out of the way to even make the time to do that. But it's an exciting time, and it feels very strategic to me. So it doesn't feel flimsy or wishy-washy. There's no fear around this. It's just very matter of fact, and this is the direction we're going. And I see the two of you unified. And now here's the thing. It's a map. So, on a map, there's a couple different ways or different roads you can get to the same destination. So there may be some conversation back and forth with your partner about how you're going to get there. You both agree you want to go here, but how are we going to get there? So that may take a little bit of doing. It may take some time to percolate. You may not have the answers right away, and it may be something that you keep putting away and then bringing back out. But this is what's kind of opened up for your communication this month, is around the direction of the relationship, the direction of your life, where you're going. It could even be just like I said, it could be something as simple as just planning your summer. But it's definitely up for the two of you to converse about. I just feel like there's a lot of happiness and real heart connection this month. There's definitely lots of fun connecting with other people and enjoyable. And I just feel like the month starts out with this big heart energy of fun and romance and camaraderie with your partner. So I feel like maybe you haven't been in this place for a long time. It feels really good. Or it could even feel like you're in a new relationship. Or if you've been together a long time, like the relationship has just been renewed, because it just feels like this fresh, loving energy. So really nice. Okay, let's look at single Libras and what's in store for you this month. Well, for some of you, there's actually meeting somebody new, somebody that you've wanted to meet for a long time. And I actually like this energy. It's very positive for putting down new roots and creating new lifestyles. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just go, yep, I'm moving. Yep, I'm done. Yep, I'm trying it. So there could be very fast tornado energy where, like, you know what, I'm going for it. And by the end of the month, all of a sudden you've decided you're packed and you're moving. So there's that. So it can, maybe that's what all these little tornadoes are, fast action, making decisions and going for it. But there's a lot of this just changing life energy very fast. And I feel like you're excited about it. I don't feel scared or anything. So new relationships can really take off quickly. Just do a background check. Right. Anything else? But it just feels good. It feels really good. And I feel like you guys are in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get swept off your feet and just go for it right away this month. Don't know that I recommend it, but I definitely see some of you doing it. Okay. Let's see money and career for you Libras. So there's a lot of money available. It's just a matter of where you're going to focus. Like, it's almost like you're a little bit like where the money comes from. It's like wherever you put your focus, because when you're not focusing on it, it leaves your orbit. It's like getting spun out of the orbit. So wherever you put your money on, wherever you put your money on, wherever you're putting your focus on, bring it all the way down and finalize the details so that you can bring the money in and keep it. So this month, you're going to have to really be at task with yourself in just finalizing details, bringing it in and bringing all those ideas down into anchoring them into legitimate ideas and money ideas. And that's really powerful, and you guys can do it, but you need to really take your focus and ground it in and then follow through, and don't take no for an answer. It's just like, no, it will create its own force field and it will take off. But you are the one who is the originator, the generator of those ideas, and then you have to bring it down and it will anchor it into something solid in your money and in your career sector. So it's huge. It's just, you're going to have to ground it. Nobody else can do it. You're going to have to. It's your idea. It's your playing field. It's your energy. It's your gift. It's your power. And it's your voice. So, your platform. You have to bring it down to ground it. Nobody else will do it. So that means you're going to have to speak up, say what you want, and then follow through with the commitment. Okay? We've all done it. We know how to do it. Just do it. Okay. Anything else with the career? And that can spin off into really big things, right? But it's this is the month where you put your money where your mouth is. You just stop talking about it. You just get in action and doing it. Even if it says, okay, guys, this is what I'm doing, and I'm doing it with you or without you. That's how it works. All right, let's move into health for Libras, for your health for the month. It feels like pressure, low back, and it just feels like indecision can be at the root of it. Indecisiveness about fear, right? Not indecisive about fear, but indecisiveness is creating fear about doing the wrong thing or taking a step in the wrong direction or being locked in to something that's too rigid. Oh, I don't want to do that. Or what if I don't like it? What if I decide to move here and I don't like it? Or what if I decide to go to school there and I don't like it? Or what if I decide to go to work here and I hate the people, right? It's that fear that's keeping you from moving forward. So you just got to face the fear. And even if it's like breaking it down or going to talk to somebody, but it's about letting go of the fear and not let the fear stop you. And and then I feel like that's what's behind the low back and that pressure you're putting on yourself. And I think if you release the pressure of failing or the pressure of not liking it, and you lead more from the belly, now you're more open, and it's easier then to discern in the moment, is this going to be good for me? Is this not going to be good for me? And don't let anybody pressure you. Even you don't pressure you. It's like being grounded and methodical, okay? And then letting the information come in from there. All right, let's look at any surprises for Libras for this month. So some of you may have a health scare that turns out to be nothing. So just know if something comes up, just know it's going to turn out to be nothing, okay? So it's interesting. The other thing is just listening to the body, slowing down and listening to your body, what it's moving towards and what it's moving away from. What it likes, what it doesn't like, your reactions, with certain foods or how you feel afterwards, if you have a headache, that sort of thing, right? Just paying closer attention to your body. Okay, let's see. It's really interesting about the health scare. So if some of you have a health scare, obviously go take care of it, but they're calling it a health scare and it turns out to be nothing. But don't take my word for it. If something shows up, you've got to get to the doctor, because this is for a mass reading, a general reading. It's not for a specific reading. But if something comes up, clearly I want you to go to the doctor. But what's coming through is there's a health scare and it will end up being nothing. So hopefully that's you if you do have something like that shows up. All right, let's look at a surprise. If there's anything that's in store for you this month that is a surprise for Libras. yes, there is just this excitement and this joy and this fulfillment, and presence, like just being present to your life and what you've created. And I just feel this joy and happiness, and really the surprise is just feeling fulfilled and feeling joyful. So that's nice. And I just feel like it just keeps bubbling up from the heart, really feeling happy. All right, guys, enjoy your month, Libras. I love Libras. I hope that you have a wonderful month. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below. And I look forward to seeing you again next month.